Okay, so you know how we often think about the Ten Commandments? Like this really strict list of don'ts, almost, kind of stone cold rules.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the common take. But in that pasted text source we looked at, there's this fascinating angle. It's framed through a conversation Jesus has with a child.
Right. And that's what we want to get into in this deep dive. We're looking to explore, what's really behind these ancient guidelines. The goal really is to move past seeing them as just a bunch of prohibitions and understand the core principles. For our listeners, think of it as getting a quick but thorough grasp of a foundational concept.
And what jumps out right away in that text is the child's first reaction. Hearing 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Their first thought is, wow, they sound serious. It's that instant link to something heavy, something strict.
Yeah, that weight of tradition, I guess. It lands hard. But then Jesus sort of flips it, doesn't he?
Totally flips it. He offers this amazing reinterpretation. He says they're not just rules, but actually God's way to show love.
Wow, okay. God's way to show love. How does that change things?
Well, it's a complete reframing, isn't it? Suddenly, it's not about obligation, like you have to do this. It's about relationship.
Relationship, okay.
Yeah, and he boils it down, essentially, to two main things. Loving God first, and then loving other people. It really shifts the focus to the why behind it all.
Loving God, loving others, and the example given for loving others is so grounded,
So practical.
Exactly. Wow. Honoring your parents and being kind. It's not some abstract ideal. It's right there in your daily life, stuff we can actually do.
In your family, with your neighbors, it connects directly.
So it moves from seeing, like the child did, just a bunch of rules.
Right, this intimidating list.
To seeing it as, what did the text say? A guide to live close to God and people.
Exactly. It's about connection. It's about care. Moving away from just a sort of legalistic view, have you ever found that kind of reframing helps? Seeing the why behind a rule.
Oh, definitely. And you see that happen right there with the child. It's like a light bulb goes off.
Yeah.
They suddenly get it. And the immediate thought is, oh, I can be nicer to my sister.
That's it. That's the aha moment. It makes this big concept immediately actionable, personal, something real you can take away and, use.
It hits home.
It really does.
Yeah.
And Jesus' reaction, his encouragement when the child says that, it just reinforces that, this is what it's about, fostering those positive connections.
So wrapping this up, the key takeaway for us from this deep dive, looking at that specific text, it seems the Ten Commandments, at their core, they're not really just restrictions. It's more fundamental. It's about, love. Love for God and love for each other.
Yeah. Providing that sort of basic framework for building good relationships.
Yeah.
Living well together.
Right, a foundational guide.
Which leads to a thought, doesn't it? Just to leave with our listeners.
Yeah.
Consider other ethical guidelines, maybe rules at work or community standards, whatever. What happens if you try looking at them through that lens of love?
Interesting. Asking, how does this foster connection or care?
Exactly. Does thinking about the love aspect simplify things that seem kind of rigid or just arbitrary on the surface?
It might change how we approach them altogether. Definitely something to chew on.
Worth reflecting on, for sure.